All right, Miss Cedic and Miss Bliss. This is an informative video just for you to show you how you can add feedback on Google Classroom. So I'm going to share my screen with you right now and show you my classroom. All right, cool. So over at the top, if you are logged in as you should see 4 notches along the top, and one of them says grades. All right, so you know this already, but we're not providing any like feedback that's like an actual grade. It's really like positive, happy things. And I'm not really getting on people for things not being turned in either. So there's 3 different ways that things look once you're in the grade book, which is, here we are. You have either missing, which you can see all of these are missing, or you have a check mark, and it'll tell you if it's done late. I don't really care. The check mark is to let you know that I've already provided feedback to that student and it's been returned to them. So they got an email, they could see what I typed to them. Or you have turned in, and this is where you're gonna focus your attention. So if you hover over something that's turned in like I am right now, you'll also notice over here we have several. If you hover over turned in, you'll get these 3 little period dot things. Click on that and you'll get return or view submission. Typically what I do is I view submission. And then for a lot of these things, there's not actual work. It'll be something like login to Lalilo. So you don't really have to like say anything other than over here, and it looks like Avery's mom is like wrote that they finished some of it. So all you have to type is something like good job or great work. I do change it up because you don't want to give the same feedback over and over. I also sometimes, just to like let them know that we're doing this specifically for each kid, if you have time and you're not bored witless, you can add their name. So good job, Avery. So it's gonna post, and then I have to move this down. And then over here in this top corner, it says return. So after you've written something to them, hit return. Then it says, you really wanna return this? And you hit return again. Done. Once the check mark is up here, that lets you know that it's gone back to that person. Then if you hit this arrow right here, we're still on the same login to Lalilo assignment. You can actually just scroll through and see who's turned it in and who hasn't. And so for this one, everybody's good. So I'm gonna go back up here and close it out. It'll go back to my grade book. And then really we're just looking for things to work on. So it looks like this April 21st Possum Magic is one that a lot of kids have turned in. We have a lot that are missing still, but again, don't worry about sending them a message or doing anything if it's missing. They'll get an email eventually that says they haven't turned it in, and then they all go back and do it. That's why I have so many done late. Again, you're gonna worry about the 3 dots. I'm gonna do one more with you, and then you'll get to practice on the rest. I'll leave them here for you. So again, you're gonna hit view submission. It opens up the box. On these, I'm going with the honor system. So if they say that they've turned in their work on flipped grid, they're just right here telling me that they did that. I'm gonna go back later and watch the flipped grid video, so I don't care so much about that. On this one, I'm gonna say great work, Brooks. And then again, hit post. After it's posted, hit return, and then hit return again. Once you have the check mark, you know that it's gone back to him, and you're good to go on to the next kid. You can use these arrows to flip through, or again, I like to hit this triangle and go to another kid that's turned it in. Again, you just hit great job, post. Once that's gone through, hit return, and then return again. All right, I believe that's that. And again, I made this video so that you can watch it repeatedly. Reach out to me if you have questions though about the process. That's major help for us though. So thank you guys so much for offering your help with that.